Continuing coverage now, the annual Pro Farmer Crop Tour, which has entered its final day. And Oliver Sloup with Blue Line Futures joins us now for a final update from his leg of the tour. Oliver, thank you so much for joining us. Let's start with the results from yesterday. What stands out to you?
I think the theme really has been all week has been a little bit underwhelming, and that's not to be confused with bad corn and subpar yields. The corn is really good corn for the most part, but the expectations were so high. Pro Farmer put out a Illinois yield estimate of 199.5. That's below last year's of 204.14. There is a margin of error with Pro Farmer and USDA result of about 4.5 bushels per acre at the end of the year. So even if you tack that on, that still gives you basically a 204 yield, and that's well below where the USDA is at 221. So again, we're seeing pretty good corn out there, but the expectations coming into this was going to be about consistency and seeing really just phenomenal yields all throughout the tour, and we just haven't really seen that yet.
Right, that is so interesting. So tell us exactly where you are now and how things are looking there.
We are in Jones County, Iowa, and they did, the Pro Farmer did release some from 3 districts yesterday, the western side, districts 1, 4, and 7. They came out with a 200 bushel average yield, which again, it's really good corn, but I think everyone coming into this was saying, wow, these expectations that the USDA set are really, really high. For Iowa, they're looking at about 211 bushels per acre potentially. And that, again, it's just, can we meet those expectations? That's the big question. What we're seeing so far, again, really pretty good corn. We're seeing more moisture as we work into Iowa, which is something that really lacked yesterday as we worked through central Illinois. That was a common theme where they could really have used some rain and probably could still use some rain to finish out the crop, especially for these soybeans. It's such a pivotal time of year for them.
All right, this is the final day. So what's your overall takeaway from this tour?
My overall takeaway was the expectations were probably just a little bit too high. Again, we're seeing really good corn. Our route is just one route of many. So it's about collecting all of that randomness and adding more randomness together to get less randomness, as crazy as that sounds. So the big meeting, both sides, the western and eastern leg, will converge tonight in Rochester, Minnesota. We'll put out the numbers later. The Pro Farmer will, and then tomorrow afternoon they'll have the national average release. So should be a...
All right, I think we lost Oliver there, but we sure do appreciate his reports all this week. That's Oliver Sloup with Blue Line Futures.
Hi, I'm Oliver Sloup, co-founder and vice president of Blue Line Futures. Join me for the 2025 Pro Farmer Crop Tour live from the heart of the Corn Belt. This year's Pro Farmer Crop Tour runs from August 18th to the 21st, and I'll be boots on the ground covering the eastern leg. I'll still be delivering my regular daily grain market commentary, but this time with a twist. Exclusive real-time updates from crop conditions to yield potential. You'll get my first-hand insights straight from the fields. Sign up now for our exclusive content, including on-the-go videos and in-depth findings you won't find anywhere else.